Kevin, Red Living Philippines. So I did my introduction to this construction video outside and then showed you around, but the battery died. I changed it, I finished the video, and the beginning of it was red, like the color was all off right before the battery died. So I did a little test run. It's correct. I don't know if I hit a setting or if when the battery's weak, the color gets all messed up. So I redid the opening here inside next to the computer desk. So haven't done a construction video in a while. The last ones were done in June, actually posted in June, but were filmed in May before I went to Germany for the FedCon 31, and I posted them after. I had like 2 or 3 left over. So a lot's been happening outside and inside, so let's look around. The power line, I had a little video, the power line broke like 3 times. Too much air conditioning. So you can see that up there is our line. We had a new line added, but nobody else on it. So yeah, it was I want to say it was an 8-gauge wire. And originally we were the only ones on it, this house, when it was built. But since people have tapped into it and used it, and with the air conditioning, it would overheat the wire and it would snap and break. So we paid to have a new line, our own line, tapped in there and brought down to our property. We're the only ones on it, and it's a 4-gauge wire. Apparently the main line, the power company's line, is a 2-gauge wire. So we have our own 4-gauge wire right there. Also, the dirt and mud would get dragged into the new driveway, so he paved out on the road, but then it was lower on this side of it, and on the other side, rainy season, they got a big mud puddle here after they had put this concrete down. So my battery died. Anyhow, so yeah, mud there, put gravel there. They're probably going to put more gravel there. We're not done. Might even dig a little trench along the side of here to drain the water across, like break up the cement and cement in a miniature version of their open drains they have here. Anyhow, the gate's painted. The wife wanted red bars. The house is painted. I'm not sure if I like the colors. They're a little pastel-y, but it's painted. I'm not going to spend money painting it again. I already changed the bottom color. We'll wait till it gets old, decide again, change the color. Maybe off-white. So we got rid of that old rusted swinging gate. We have this nice sliding gate. An entryway. Another addition is this little concrete barrier. The dirt during the rainstorms during rainy season would wash down into there and all along this angle iron they got at a 45 that the door rolls on. It rolls pretty easy. Yeah. The patio above the parking deck, parking garage, carport, I guess. That's the word I'm looking for, carport. Balcony's all done. Front yard is still in work. We put this little seating area. Using that little canopy to shade and block the rain while they're working, building that. We're just going to leave it concrete so you don't have to deal with paint. We did tile on the seating, the same as the front door. The front door is now functional, but as is with the Philippines, there's always little quirks. scoring on the door. This one's sideways, that one's the long way, and that's upside down, but I mean, other than that, it's fully functional. These two big bonsai trees, that one and this one, are going to go up on top on the ends there. So let's take a look. There's my sister-in-law's chairs and tables she rents, as well as karaoke. There's one machine there, the other one's on the back patio. Still doing construction, it's not picked up yet. Got some plants growing, a little walkway. This is not the final one. I'll show you the patio blocks I got in the back that are going to be here. They're making patio blocks, pavers. I had 3 of those set up for playing bingo up here. We have 2 of these table and chair sets, nothing fancy. Whoa! The other set is in the kitchen right now. That's seat 6. There'll be 12 chairs and 2 tables up here. Some plants are gonna eventually be along the edges here, and a bonsai in each corner. Already got one plant here. And this little thing, so you don't trip on the drain. Pan around. That's a neat idea my wife saw. Those take the 4-inch drain pipes, cut them in half and put them around. I saw that on the internet, some yardscaping video. So that's the front yard. We still got debris to clean up, plants to move around. Have a greenhouse being built for garden to keep the insects out of the food, like lettuce, tomatoes and whatnot. We'll go back there and check it out. Still got some cleaning up to do back here. Stuff's still shuffled around everywhere, but it's getting there. There's no chickens. See that? There's no chicken pens, no chickens. They're all gone. Storage for the yard tools. It's full of stuff right now because they're still doing construction, using it for storage, but that'll get cleaned out. The weed whacker and stuff, the lawnmower will be parked there, but they're storing construction stuff. So here's our little pavilion, gazebo, whatever. It's just sheet metal and steel. They had to make pavers with these little molds. There'll be a walkway down the middle here to the house, and my fancy grill over there will be moved out here, probably to the far side over there. They're finishing up, making where the mold wouldn't fit. They made some individual ones and they're scoring them with a grinder and breaking them so they can fit them in on this last row that doesn't fit within that mold. And I had these pavers at this house for a few years. They're using them to put the garden. They're going to be gardening in boxes or on shelves. This shelf here will be moved on this wall. You have the doorway here. When it's done, I got green netting for the walls and some like mylar type plastic for the roof. that isn't up yet. We moved our pump and had a bigger well dug. The other one wasn't working very well. So we need to, we're bypassed right now because that needs changing, and they don't have a bypass valve here. They have one here. They can shut it off, but then it'll be out of water. So we're gonna fiddle with that later this week. Got the bars, security bars on the windows over here. Cleaned up some of this. They're putting gravel here, but he said they still got stuff stacked around for construction, and move the gravel away. They're mixing the concrete for the pavers right here on the septic tank pad, the cover, top, whatever. I got to do one on my solar panels. Those cables dangling, those white ones, they couldn't talk to the system and get the information to see if it was working, how much you're generating, and I had them plugged in. The wireless wouldn't go through the concrete. I bought 3 mesh units, and I'll do that on a different video and show you what they are. I bought 3 mesh units to distribute the internet throughout the backyard and house better, so now it talks wirelessly, so I'm going to take that stuff down, get rid of those wires. So that's pretty much where we're at. Said a lot's been done, but there's still more to do. We got some dog beds. On there, little buddy. Say hello to Tommy. Say hello to Booter. So that's the quick look around, construction update. It's all pretty much finishing work now. I have to eventually do a video of the inside. It's almost done. Mostly, I mean, it is done as far as painting and construction, but you need to move some stuff around, do some decorating. I still have some boxes piled up, but that's for another day. So yeah, thumbs up, thumbs down, subscribe, leave a comment. Have a nice day. Red Living Philippines. Goodbye.